Hi, I'm Paul Rutherford, producer and creator of the television pilot, On the Lake. We recently released a promo on YouTube featuring a song by up-and-coming recording artist Amanda Koletsky, Say You Believe. That was a teaser showing behind-the-scenes look at the show. Now we'd like to share with you what the program is about and how it came about. On the Lake was a product of a couple of guys who liked to spend time on Lake George. Those guys were my good friend Mike Kelleher and me. One day while boating, we were discussing how great it would be to do something where we could spend the summer working on the lake, something that didn't involve pumping gas or building docks. As an author and filmmaker, that quickly got my wheels turning. Most ideas come from passion. We both certainly had that for Lake George. What we needed was a blueprint for a pilot that was entertaining, informative, and transportable to other lakes around the world. I have always enjoyed taking friends to the lake and letting them experience it as I have for many years, from the water. Touring past the beautiful homes that grace the lake shoreline, past Three Brothers Island, the Sagamore Hotel on Green Island, up into the more tranquil Northwest Bay, and then looping around the tip of Tongue Mountain into the even more serene passages of the Narrows has an unexplainable effect on people. They transcend into a more relaxed and peaceful state. Heading still further north towards Silver Bay, Rogers Rock, and Anthony's Nose allows a view of the lake that most casual visitors never experience. When taking a dear friend, my longtime tennis partner Danny Bailey, past some of the stunning lake homes, he would say, "I'd love to just see what they look like inside." He was passionate about his curiosity, and his desire never strayed far from my memory. I often promised him that one day I'd get him in to see some of those homes. Sadly, Danny passed suddenly a few years ago, but his request still lingered and became one of the building blocks of the pilot. We identified many interesting homes on the lake and approached their owners, some of whom were gracious enough to allow us access to their waterside sanctuaries. We take you with us on a tour inside and then back in time to experience some of the rich history that this lake has to offer. Each spectacular property has a story, and many owners have a passion for history and preservation that we felt was important to share. In addition, there are always special places to visit and enjoy, so we developed a group of unique ambassadors and turned them loose in and around Lake George. They were treated like rock stars everywhere they went, and their antics provided the fodder for a unique backstory that, once exposed, weaves itself throughout the program. The Lake George region has seen its share of battles, including the siege of Fort William Henry by the French and their allies, the Iroquois Indians, made famous in James Fenimore Cooper's book, The Last of the Mohicans. Many a life was violently taken, and as a result, some spirits still remain. We interview people who have had ghostly contact and recreate some of those ethereal encounters. While filming this segment, our cameras were the victim of ghostly antics, and some of our photos later revealed an unearthly presence not visible during shooting, which doesn't explain why our ghosts also dance, but then again, what would? Finally, we were thrilled to capture the beauty and elegance of this Queen of Lakes, and should our viewers like to take photos to enhance their memory of a spectacular visit to Lake George or anywhere else, we enlisted world-class photographer and author Carl Heilman to instruct us on how to take a great picture on the lake. there you have it. On the Lake tours some magnificent homes, delves into the region's rich history, visits points of interest with the help of our nautical ruffians, talk to folks who have had up-close and personal contact with the supernatural, instructs on how to take a photo like a professional, and shows off the lake from a perspective that you've probably never seen before. Our pilot takes place on Lake George, but our goal is to launch a series that will allow you an insider's look at the offerings, both present day and historical, on spectacular lakes around the world. We are currently in editing, but will be finished soon. Please consider this your personal invitation to join me, Paul Rutherford, and assistant producer Mike Kelleher, director Bob English, award-winning videographers Bob Shanice and Sonia Stark, and our host for the show, Christina Krawchuk, as we show you Lake George as you've never experienced it before, on the lake. Updates will be posted on the On the Lake page at www.forpeoplewhothink.com.